What is up, guys? It's Fly 212 here, and I had further thoughts about The Last Jedi and why it bothered me so much, and this video is about the major problem of The Last Jedi, the major issue of this film. And, you know, I had the day off today, and I kind of wish I didn't because I thought more about this film than I probably should have, because I am salty. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a salty motherfucker right now, and you know, um, the major issue with The Last Jedi, the major issue, is a thumbnail basically for this video, and it's Kylo Ren, and not just Kylo Ren, but the majority of the new characters in this saga. But Kylo Ren is the major issue. Okay, so let's talk about good old Kylo and the character arcs, the characterization, the character storyboarding of this film. Because let's ignore the stupid narrative. Let's ignore the incoherent plot. Let's ignore the poorly edited and thus poorly paced film. Let's ignore the treatment of Luke and the Leia Superman Leia Poppins moment. Let's ignore that. And let's focus on the ultimate scrub lord, Kylo Ren, and why Kylo is so bad as a character. Kylo Ren as a character, as a villain, is one of the worst, most poorly written, most idiotic Star Wars characters I've ever in the history of the saga. I'm including Jar Jar, and I'm including whoever else you want to. I mean, Padme. I mean the Ewoks. I mean, I'm including all this stuff. Okay. Kylo Ren, he had an incredible intro, didn't he? When The Force Awakens, the opening scene of Force Awakens, Kylo comes down on the Sith-like, very KOTOR stylistically spaceship. When he comes down on that planet and he walks down that the pathway or whatever from the ship, it's so epic. It's so Revan-esque, isn't it? Isn't it Revan-esque? Very much like Darth Revan. And I remember seeing that going, wow, that's going to be amazing. And it was so amazing, that whole intro scene. He's so in control. He's so supremely confident. He's not even over the top like Vader was in A New Hope. Remember when Vader's choking the dude after they get on the rebel ship in the beginning of A New Hope, and he's like, Captain, I want you to tear this ship apart until you find it. And he's pissed off. You can really tell Vader's upset and kind of unhinged right now. Kylo's not even like that. He's supremely confident, right? He's like, where's the map? And then, where's the map to Skywalker, old man? Where is it? And he's very nuanced and subtle. Even though we don't see Adam Driver behind that mask, we know that Adam Driver can act because Adam Driver's a fine actor. Patterson was a very good performance. He was very good in silence. He was very good in When We Were Young. I mean, so don't think that I'm hating on Adam Driver. He's a very good actor. He's just given a horrible script, horrible dialogue, and horrible direction with this Kylo Ren scumbag. And remember, he's talking to him, and he goes, "Where's the map to Skywalker?" And he's like,
"Extra life acquired."
Sorry, that's really loud. Then he goes, the old man goes, I see what's happened to you in the years. I've seen what's it's done to you." And the old man goes, "These are your family." And he goes, "You're so right." And he just chops his fucking head off. It's glorious. It's subtle. It's nuanced. And then Kylo becomes, Kylo becomes a whiny, emo, annoying, borderline autistic. He has autistic rage. Just a junk character in that film. It's a polar opposite of how he was introduced. It's so bad. But it's just, he's just a junk character. It's the biggest issue with these films is the character of Kylo Ren.
Maximum multiplier.
Jesus, it's loud. And Kylo, he's so just, he's such a garbage character. He's junk. He really is pathetic. I mean, he's so inept, and he's just so, God, he's such a whiny. This is the main villain. This is when my review, I thought this was a major pillar, one of the prime examples of the worst atrocities committed in The Last Jedi, was Kylo being the major villain now. Kylo, Emo Ren is the major villain. We got a hot topic emo. Good Charlotte listening, wannabe Sith Lord is our main villain. We don't even have a true badass. Like you had in the original trilogy with Vader, and like you had in this prequel trilogy with Maul and Sidious, and you know, then you had the side villains like Grievous and Dooku, who were really good. I mean, Dooku was really refined. I mean, you know, he was very like he was somewhere out of Knights of the Round Table or something. You know, he wore a cape and stuff. I mean, he was very like different. And then, you know, Grievous was a robot, and he was cool, and he was like a laughing robot, like, and he talked trash. I mean, it was, and Sidious, of course, right? Sidious owned that trilogy and owned, especially Revenge of the Sith. Ian McDiarmid's performance is outstanding. These are amazing villains, and they were never emo. They were never weird and autistic and pussy. And I mean, God, it's just, it's like, I just don't understand why we have to deal with Kylo Ren. Look at this Invisible Ghoul. I like these guys. Very cool character design. Invisible Ghoul. It's like a lizard. It's like an invisible ghoul lizard creature. Should have had an invisible. The Last Jedi is trying to be invisible. I'm trying to make it invisible in my life. I just can't do it yet, but I will soon. I'll forget all about it. Leave Star Wars to die. But yeah, Kylo Ren. What a garbage villain. That's our villain now, guys. I mean, they killed Snow. It's just, that's the worst thing about this new trilogy is how bad Kylo Ren is. How bad of a character fucking Kylo Ren is. He's so bad. He's an utter terrible character. I mean, he really is just god awful. He really is bad. He really is just, as a character, there's no coolness to him either. I mean, if we can just talk about cool characters, remember how cool Darth Maul was? I mean, obviously Vader. Vader's the coolest Star Wars character ever, or close to. Remember how cool Darth Maul was? He didn't say a fucking word, barely a word, but he was so cool. I mean, even Dooku was cool, because you were like, God, this is new. This has never been shown before. And of course, Sidious is awesome. But I mean, Kylo Ren's not even cool. They tried to make him look like Revan, and it's pretty cool, but they tried to make him look like Revan, stylistically like Darth Revan. Then they tried to make him kind of be like Anakin or Darth Vader and Luke, and I don't know, just Jason Solo from Legacy of the Force. I mean, but it's not. It's Jason Solo was cool. He wasn't a bitch. He wasn't a punk ass bitch. That's the worst part. That's the real problem. I thought about it because today I watched my favorite Star Wars film. I have my two favorites, and they kind of alternate, which is A New Hope and Revenge of the Sith. Yes, one of my favorite films is a prequel, a prequel film. I love Revenge of the Sith. I think it's a very good Star Wars movie. And A New Hope is obviously, like, you know, greatness personified. And I watched A New Hope today, and I watched the VHS version, the Fox, the video version. For you young people out there who don't know what I'm talking about, they were cassettes, I guess we could call them. I always call them VHSs, but I watched the VHS, which was I rolled out my old tube TV, I think it's an RCA, like from the early '90s. How it was meant to be watched. No, The only great thing about Disney buying Fox is maybe we'll get the original theatrical releases of the original trilogy. That's the only good thing about that. But I watched it as it like I don't know. I'm not some nerd, OT fanboy purist. I don't mind the special editions. I just kind of like every now and then watching the original theatrical versions. So I watched them, and it was awesome. Like like it should have been. And I just watched all this, the great Alec Guinness. And when I said Star Wars, and this cut it out in the last video because I've had audio issues with the software on the PlayStation, the recording. Some every now and then, every couple minutes, the video will jump forward a second. When I said Star Wars never had Oscar-worthy talent, the exceptions were Alec Guinness, who is one of the greatest actors of his generation. If you've never seen A Bridge Over River Kwai, it's a tour de force. And he was amazing. And I think he got nominated for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe a supporting actor or something. Maybe he got something for that performance. Well earned. He's so good in A New Hope, and I just love that film. I just love that movie, and it's so good. And I was like, what? God, why do I not like? Apart from it being shitting on Luke and shitting on Han, why don't I like this new trilogy and the plot being incoherent? It's because there's no good villain. Like, I watched A New Hope and how menacing and, like, bad Vader is in that movie. Like, just badass. And he doesn't have a lot of lines in that movie, but he's just a real bad motherfucker. Like, this is a bad dude. He's, like, torturing Leia, torturing people, choking out people, blowing up all the rebels in the end of the movie. I mean, he's such a badass. That he just, he's there to win. He's playing for keeps. And, I mean, he's so good. It's so cool. He's so cool. Darth Vader is so cool. It's like the Joker in The Dark Knight. He's so cool. Even Agent Smith in The Matrix, he was cool. Even like good or slightly above average villains in cinema history, they're way cooler than Kylo Ren. Way cooler. Way cooler. Golem in Lord of the Rings is cooler. I mean, of course the Joker from The Dark Knight is a cooler villain, and I mean, Vader's just so cool, and I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? And then it's just Kylo. Kylo's the problem with this trilogy. Like, not Adam Driver. Adam Driver could pull it off. He's a fine actor, as I've just said. If you haven't seen Patterson, go see it. If you haven't seen Silence, it's directed by Martin Scorsese. It's a great film, of course. I mean, has Scorsese ever done not a good movie? I don't know. I think all his movies have either been good, real good, or great, or greatest of all time. Okay, with Raging Bull and Goodfellas. I even like The Part. It's a great movie. It's not like a 10 out of 10, but it's pretty good. Look at this. This level design is very reminiscent of old Doom. This is real cool. I like this. Demons. But yeah, guys. It's Kylo Ren. I swear to God, Kylo Ren is the main issue with this trilogy. It's I could put up with Rey being a huge feminist platform and Mary Sue and totally boring if Kylo was a compelling villain. But I mean, there's no. Kylo is not a compelling villain at all. Nothing apart from that intro that I said from The Force Awakens, which I mean, I remember seeing The Force Awakens in theater, seeing that intro, going, "Oh my God, JJ gets it. He totally gets what really does do Star Wars, what sets Star Wars apart," which I've always said is the Sith and Jedi, if you want to call it dark side warriors, dark side sex, not sex, SECTS, and versus the Jedi. That's always what made Star Wars special. And then Han Solo, of course, and JJ gets it. But then they completely ruin it. It's like JJ had something that he was wanting to do with Kylo Ren, and it didn't fit Kathleen Kennedy's agenda, so she wanted to make him completely incompetent and Rey all powerful, and so she shit on Kylo's character. And I'm sitting here just going, my God, why? What? Why? Truly, why? Like if you go back and watch The Force Awakens, just the intro of how Kylo is introduced to the audience and how great it is, how cool it is. And then watch the rest. Like, you could probably find it on YouTube. Kylo Ren's, like, how much, just Kylo Ren scenes in The Force Awakens, and see how incompetent, wimpy, emo,
Maximum multiplier.
God, that's loud. I can't do anything about that. Autistic Kylo really is. And you'll literally go, you will say to yourself, what the fuck? And he's worse in The Last Jedi. He's worse in this film. He's very nearly begging, ultimate friend zone, subservient with Rey. And Rey, you can tell Rey is attracted to Kylo sexually. She thinks he's hot. I mean, I could tell when he took his shirt off, the shirt off scene, Rey was totally checking him out. She was wanting some of that, okay? But Kylo is such a dweeb and so unmasculine and unmanly. And it's just like, I said it in my review, even Hayden Christensen, who's not a good actor, unlike Adam Driver, who is a good actor, even Hayden Christensen was able to portray Anakin as a masculine. He was not. He was masculine. He was I would never look at that portrayal of Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, in the prequels and go, God, he's a wimp. He's really not. He's pretty brave and a lot. He totally jumps in against Dooku. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around. Stuff like that. And he's totally just Kylo is not like that at all. It's a God, he's so bad. He's a junk character. And he's really bad for a villain. I mean, for a villain, where am I going? I don't remember. For a villain, he. Okay. Oh, I hear creatures. For a villain, he's really bad, because for villains you want a masculine character, you want a badass, you want a charmingly scary, psychopathic, all a tough person for your villain. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Look at this, I'm getting fucking gang raped here. Jesus. I feel like Luke Skywalker. Oh God, that was bad. My God. Yeah. He's not like that at all. And even in The Last Jedi, Kylo is so bad still. He's so he's not Vader-esque. He's not like Sidious or Maul or Dooku, or he's awful. It's like he's not a Star Wars villain. He's some junk. I don't know. It's just what? I don't know. It's bad. Um. He's not a good character. That's what the weakness is of these new Star Wars films. It's Kylo Ren. Because they could get by with having a slightly incoherent plot, a bad narrative, kind of stupid, very Disney-ish, if they had a compelling villain and a decent villain. But like the films would go from 3s and 5s out of 10s to 6s right away, because he could carry the film. He could carry the lameness of the other stuff that they're trying to do, which is garbage too. So, I don't know. It's just, he's really bad. He's a terrible character, and that's what this video is about. The real problem with The Force Awakens is these new characters, but especially Kylo Ren. He's He's the real problem. If we had a better
Maximum multiplier.
That's loud. If we had a better written villain, we would have
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
maximum multiplier. Maximum. That's annoying. God. I wish I could turn that off. I can't in the settings. Oh my God, this is tough. Yeah, Kylo's the real. Wow. Kylo's the real problem with this film and this new trilogy. It's Kylo Ren. So that's what this video topic is. I had to get this off my chest. And that's what it's about. So
Maximum multiplier.
I hope these videos serve a purpose for you, or open some minds, or maybe provide entertainment value. I don't know. And this is still raw and fresh in my memory. The film just came out. I was talking to people and they're like, well, just let it go. And I was like, well, I will, and completely let it go. Like, I'll completely let Star Wars go and die. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Once once it's a month or a couple weeks, I won't feel bad about it or salty or willing to make YouTube videos about it. So I'll let it go. But for now, I'm gonna shit on this series as hard as I can, and I'm glad that people hate it. I'm glad people are hating this series because it's the trilogy. I'm glad that the reviews are really good. I hear it's like 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is garbage, but 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. But it's like got a 54% audience score. So people don't like this movie, and I'm glad that there's a lot of people. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Oh God. People that don't like this film. I'm happy. I need the sniper rifle. I don't have any. I need to get more ammo. Oh, we need to chainsaw someone.
Extra life acquired.
Yeah, I'm really glad. This is neat. That's cool. I'm really glad that people are starting to wake up to Disney's version of Star Wars. I mean, this has got to stop. Eventually, it's got to stop. We got to put Disney. We got to turn against these films. I mean, Disney's not a good creator of content. They just want to buy up everything, and they've done it to Star Wars. It's complete garbage now. So, and I'm salty. I'm not gonna lie. So, that's this video. The main issue with the new Star Wars films. Ooh, demons. Ooh. The main issue with Star Wars is the character Kylo Ren and how it's written and how he's storyboarded and everything. They're shooting each other. Look at this. These pure chaos. Look at this. It's a dimension of pure chaos. Look at this. This is cool. This is awesome. Look at it. Oh shit. Oh no. It's a dimension of pure. Oh, he's pissed now. Oh, shoot that guy. Get him, cat of demon. Look, they're fighting each other. Oh, I don't want to. Oh god. The demons are going crazy, losing their goddamn minds. Oh god, the demons. They're fighting against these. That was cool. Look. Get him, cat of demon. Oh, the cat of demon is pissed at me now. Oh, you fucker. Come here. Oh, this is really cool. I'm trying to prolong the video so I can keep playing.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
Yeah, so this is real cool. I like the atmosphere. Look at this. Oh, that fire is really nice. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that fire texture work. Holy shit. It's incredible. It looks real. When I get my Xbox One X, I hope they have the 4K patch for this game, because I will
Maximum multiplier.
jerk off. 4K textures will look even better than it does now. Yeah, so Last Jedi's garbage. Kylo sucks. Can't can't believe they killed off Snoke. What a waste. What a waste of talent. That's another thing I want to talk about real quick. Oh, look at that! Oh, that was sweet! Oh, dude. Holy shit. This is sweet as shit. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. Oh, I know what we should do. We should chainsaw these motherfuckers. Get a shit ton of ammo. Thank you. Thank God. Oh. Look, he spins. Look at that. Oh, he hit the guy. Oh, it was glorious. And more catademons. Oh. Oh, catademon scum. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Is that Baron Hell? No, I thought it was. What was I saying? Because this was so cool. This whole little scene right here is awesome. And the atmosphere and the level design is incredible. And that fire! The fire texture, look at that. It's top notch. It's got bloom on it and everything. Jesus. It's like the best fire I've ever seen in a video game. Doom 2016 is pretty outstanding. I know I said my 2016 game of the year was Uncharted 4, but it might be this. This is pretty great. I think this might be the best game I played in 2016. Even though I played it in 2017. Yeah, it's a 2016 game technically. Whoa. Oh, demons. What's over here though? But I gotta go here. I thought I could run on the... Can you not? Oh. Oh. Ooh, look at all this. God, look at this level design. Really good. I like hell a lot. Ooh, there's even more down. What's that? Oh, dirt. That's a perfect way to end the video. All right, guys. Hey, this is Fly 212, and I'm salty about Star Wars. I'll be salty for a couple weeks, and then I'll let it go. But it's a Fly 212 signing off. Thanks for the views, and take it easy and have a nice day. Chat later.